Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I am your cute, kawaii lesbian maid who's high key a narcissist and doesn't realize that she's the problem. Drooby Doo.
And I am the #1 Kana superfan, Soberoni.
And welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars podcast, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb, but not your waifu because she's trash.
Yep, she is.
How are you, Oni?
I'm alright. I'll live. How are you doing, Drew?
That part. I'll say this weekend was nice. This weekend was very nice. I don't know. Good. What this weather is literally like this is peak me weather. This is peak Drew weather. Just
This
nice,
is
sunny,
the
not
peak
too hot.
Drew environment.
Yeah, I mean, it also comes with allergies, which kill me. But you know that's worth that. Is it weird to say that's worth the sacrifice? It's like
I
you were like,
mean,
oh, I hate allergy season, and it's like I don't like allergies, but it's
it's a worthwhile sacrifice. I spent the
right.
entire weekend. For those of you who didn't know and who aren't on our Discord, my computer crashed, so I had to buy a new one, and I spent this whole weekend setting it up, and that was a combination of fun and not fun. But
Yeah.
we managed.
Yeah, so that being said, Oni uh reset his computer before and he did unfortunately he erased the podcast when he did so.
Yeah,
So
so
that
that's a lost episode.
we
Only the privileged will know what will happen last week on Waifu Wars podcast.
by privilege is just us too.
It was a spicy
Um
one too.
it was a good one. That's what made me so sad about it. I'm like, damn. Oh well. That's okay. I guess we're just gonna have even a better one.
Yes, this week will be even better, we swear.
No, it won't because I need this episode to be over ASAP. Because one, I'm hot as fuck. Two, I need to clean up my kitchen and put away the food before I go to bed.
Yeah, that stuff
So
can wait.
it really cannot. You know it's hot, which means all the critters are coming out, bugs everywhere. No, I need to clean my shit ASAP. So without any further ado, we're gonna just hop right on in. And we're gonna start with our new section. This week in anime. I'm gonna go first. Our favorite, Waifu War's favorite NFL star Jamal Williams hosts Naruto charity auction with voice actor Maley Flanagan.
Never heard of
Uh,
him.
Maley Flanagan.
Mm,
We never heard the voice actor.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Um, Gosh, and I feel bad because I was so focused on like I was so focused on Jamal that I really did not pay attention to a single thing about Homegirl, and I kind of feel bad. Let's see. Let me tell you, man. Who did you voice? Wait, she voiced Mecha Naruto.
Who the fuck is Mecha Naruto?
She also voiced Naruto.
Oh, and regular Naruto.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, and regular Naruto.
Not as popular as Mecha Naruto. That's an anime I'd watch.
Wow, that's crazy. And well, Naruto's did start literally like 20 years ago, so
Hmm. That's
it
wild to think
makes
about.
sense. Oh my gosh, she's a lesbian. Let's go. Okay. I don't know, that made me extra happy. Oh, I love that. So yeah, they're fundraising some stuff. They're gonna be what's up for the auction? Funko Pops, action figures, mega box sets, headbands, and custom sneakers. Some dude who designs custom sneakers for celebrities uh designed two unique pairs of Air Force Ones for Jamal Williams.
Mm. Hopefully wear them
So
in the game next
yeah.
season.
no, well, okay. I don't know which one he will be wearing because one pair will be auctioned. We don't know if it's gonna be a Naruto one or the Sasuke one. I guess the other one he's just gonna keep for himself.
I hope he auctions the Naruto one and he wears the Sasuke's. And then they're like, actually, you know what? Sasuke would be a really dope design for a pair of sneakers.
Right, I want the Sasuke one more.
Yeah, it'd be like red and black. I have like the fire Amaterasu design.
Purple, it'd be purple.
Ooh, that'd be clean.
Yeah.
Sorry, Naruto's ass design is not gonna.
Yeah, right. I don't want fucking orange. Get
orange and blue, like a Rasengan.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll have the red there. Like it won't be terrible, but it won't. I don't know. I guess we're not designers, so we don't know how well this guy can put a shoe together.
Yeah, true.
So either way, all that to say, all proceeds will go to the Jamal Williams Foundation, which is a nonprofit founded by Jamal Williams. I don't know. It feels weird calling him Williams. I just want to call him Jamal.
Why, you know him like that?
I know I don't. To provide financial, but I just feel like I do. You know,
I feel like I'm really close with this. Yeah.
Like we connect over our love of anime, even though, you know, he is very typical anime nigga who just really likes shonen.
I feel like you wouldn't connect specifically because he likes shonen and you.
Listen, we will bond over the fact that we can argue about anime, and that's enough for me. But yeah, it's a new nonprofit founded by Williams, yes, to provide financial and community support to assist in youth development and help meet the needs of those facing food insecurities. So, for a great cause, by a great guy. So if y'all got that money, I don't know. It's when is this happening? In 2 days, May 9th.
All right. Well, quick, guys, go get it. Go out and get it.
Yeah, and if any of y'all get the shoes, show me a picture. I want to see.
Yeah, post pics. We have a Discord channel where you can post pics.
Yes. All right, Oni, what do you have for us?
On my neck of the woods, Fate Strange Fake Whispers of Dawn. That's such a cool title. TV anime special as a world premiere at Anime Expo on July 1st. So we're actually getting a world premiere. That's wild. Even before Japan. Damn, you know they're tight. And it's a Fate show. Ooh, they tight.
Oh, they're so mad.
Yes, the official Anime Expo website revealed on Saturday that the television anime special of Ryogo Narita's Fate Strange Fake spin-off story, Fate Strange Fake Whispers of Dawn, will have its English dub world premiere at Anime Expo in Los Angeles, July 1st at 7 p.m. Presented at Aniplex America, so you know that booth is going to be super hard to get into. And yeah, so I guess I don't know, it doesn't say if it's gonna be a 1 hour special. It might be. The last ones were. So it's probably a 1 hour special. And then the anime will premiere in Japan on July 2nd at 7 p.m. Damn, so we get in the English dub before the Japanese dub? That's wild.
Wait, it's well, okay, so remember how like we was like, oh my god, we getting it first, blah blah blah. First of all, did you say English dub?
Yeah.
That is weird. I don't know how I feel about that. And two, so because of time zones, Japan's actually a day and an hour ahead of us. So
wow, so they get it like
they're basically getting it this
wow
same time. Technically it's still airing before. It's still airing before because an hour ahead. No, I lied. It's just an hour. No, we get an hour before them.
Oh, good. Yeah. Still a world premiere. We got it, baby. Don't care. We got it. That's crazy though. That is a kind of crazy thing to think about that we get.
So yeah, they were like, oh girl, girl, don't be too high. Like we don't we're not returning our country like that.
Listen, an hour is an hour. I get to post about it on Discord an hour before anyone in Japan sees it.
But no one in Japan is going on English Twitter to get
No,
spoiled.
bitch, I'll go on Japanese Twitter and spoil everybody.
Oh my gosh. Well, luckily, everyone only will not be at anime expo.
Spamming
So you
America
guys.
Gene. America,
so,
number one.
so I guess everyone is fair. Yata.
Yes, everyone wins. I love stories like this. Everyone wins.
Yes, everyone wins, and you're the villain.
And I'm the
Yeah.
villain. This is the perfect story.
No. Wow, some would say stories happened many times before.
Yes.
During stream.
No, never happened during stream.
Okay, all right. It's giving Hime. You're that villain.
Nah. Don't ever call me Hime.
Well, if the lolly shoe fits. Oh, okay. Now that we're done with our news, it's time for our weekly reviews, and we are going to start off with Oshinoko, episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of surprised that this is still ranked number 1.
Oh, so you did not like this episode?
No, it was fine. It was fine. It was fine. It was good. I'm just saying, I can think of at least one anime that should be above Oshinoko.
I can think of
Yeah, I can think
but...
of more of one, but at least one.
Listen, like I told you before, it's never gonna live up to that first episode. They kind of doomed themselves with that. Although I think this was the best episode since the first episode.
Oh, absolutely.
1,000%.
Aqua
actually was good this episode. Holy shit, he actually did something good.
Yeah, like I knew he would. Like I knew he would. Like you. I don't know.
Yes, but only because of Kana. Kana is bringing out the best in him, like every best girl does. I walked so Kana could run. You know, that's how it is.
You did nothing, so Kana I'm still running without you. Get out of here.
We had to lose one best girl to get another. It's equivalent exchange.
Yeah, no, Kana's desperation was to make this anime work was very well noted. Well, the anime inside this anime.
It's very meta. It's
yeah.
It's a live action adaptation within an anime.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very noteworthy how she was like, I really want to make this work.
Yeah, we got to see a bit of her backstory, how she actually got a little bit humbled and knowing that she isn't hot shit. But it's alright, because it made her a better person.
I don't know why. I don't know why the moment you said she got humbled and said she wasn't hot shit, I immediately spilled water on myself. I was like, whoa. I never told anyone I was hot shit. What is happening? Why did I just spill water all over me? Man, this is just water. That's crazy. But yeah, the acting that he did, where he just like insults the model. The model's so stupid. He doesn't even realize what's happening in the middle of the scene.
It was hilarious though to get him to. All it took to get him to actually act was just whispering some petty shit in his ear, like, "You look like garbage without the Photoshop." The fuck did you say?
Yeah. You're not even that pretty in real life. Oh, I'm beautiful. Oh my gosh! And then how the way he apparently like leaned into the punch to make it more
realistic.
Make it real.
Yeah. It was real. It was realistic
right.
because it was real.
To make it more realistic, I'm like, no, it just happened.
I love how the director in the back's like, no, keep it rolling, keep the camera rolling.
Right.
Zoom in, turn the lights.
This hack is about to be like, no, wait, the acting's good now. Damn it. Which is so wild to me. Like he wanted it to be bad on purpose. What? Like that's such stupid. Like that's such a stupid way of thinking. No one wants that their shows to be bad on. I can think of very few bad. If you're like, unless it's like, I don't know, a show from the Zeus network.
The fuck is the Zeus network?
God, Oni, yeah, I knew you weren't black enough to know this, but
Ugh.
I'm also happy that you don't know this because it's literally like basically like incredibly ratchet TV.
Oh, good. I'm glad
Yeah,
I don't watch it.
I watched one episode of one thing from there, and I was just like, I don't think I need to see anything else. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. But yeah, but outside of that, I can't see why'd you want this because like what he wanted was the models to be highlighted, but no one's going to. I'm like, did you want it to be so bad that they gain notoriety? Like, was that it? Because usually when it's just bad, no one just people are just like, wow, this is a shitstorm, and then they move on. I can't think of any examples in real life where people are like, whoa, this was so bad, then therefore
I must watch it more.
Right, no, or the actors got like super highlighted and became famous off of how bad it was.
Twilight.
Because people liked it, unironically.
But the acting was horrible.
Them 13-year-old girls didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, there you go. You got your answer to your question. This is just their version of Twilight.
Oh, like first of all, yeah, and I can't believe I'm putting me in a position where I have to defend.
Wow,
Twilight.
you're gonna defend Twilight out here.
It wasn't like super grade A quality good by any means, but it certainly was not as bad as this anime. Like this is just like no, this is inexcusably bad. Like but yeah, the way he just made everything pop, I feel like I dubbed in my head I dubbed Aqua as the Batman of acting.
Yeah. He pretty much is. He's like an acting superhero.
Right?
But in a very lonery kind of evil, like I must the ends justify the means kind of way, or like I must make everyone my enemy in order to bring out the best in them.
Yeah, it's like he's like a cooler version of Hachiman from Oregairu.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
you know, at least he at least has a reason for doing these things. You know, Hachiman just like I'm gonna make everyone hate me.
Damn, is Oshi no Ko the drama that Oregairu was trying to be? Is that what this is?
I don't know what Oregairu was trying to be.
But and I do love that because he's so dark and edgy, whatever. Kind of like literally is the perfect counter to that. That's why I think I really ship them hard. I think they work perfectly together.
Yeah, they have great chemistry. She balances them out very well. Also, he might get more info on who I was seeing in exchange for being on a reality TV show, and to me, that is wild.
That's a good setup.
That is wild. You see what I mean? I knew that they're gonna keep making him do stuff like this. I didn't think he's gonna just be like, I'm brooding and I'm gonna, I don't know, smoke a cigarette.
He's gonna be the brooding guy in the reality TV show.
Exactly, and that's what's gonna make it so much better because he's like, I have to do this, so I can find out who my father is and kill them. That's why I like that. I like this show. It's like he's taking on being a child actor so he can kill his dad. Like
yeah, so he can kill his dad. I love how on edge he got when the producer was like, "Oh yes, you look just like I used to know her." Like, what the fuck you mean you knew her? What was your relationship?
He's like, what was your relationship with her? I said, oh,
were you fucking I?
Oh man, I'm surprised that the actually I'm not surprised. I was gonna say I'm surprised he didn't know who Aqua was, but I don't say. Given what he produced with that anime, he's not the type of person who likes to research a lot.
No.
No, sir. Um, so then we transition to the slice of life part
Yes,
of
the
the
happy school
episode.
life, high school
Yes,
life of Ruby.
of Ruby. And Ruby, she after Kana's rousing speech, Ruby realizes like, oh my god, everyone here is like an entertainer. And she quickly makes a friend, Minami. Yeah, she's really cute. I like that. What was it? Kanto accent?
Kansai accent.
Kansai accent.
Yeah, and the first thing she does when she meets her, like, let me Google you
He's
in
like,
your
can you
face.
right? He's like, do you have to Google me in front of my face? That's crazy. That was so funny. And then I like that Aqua is still a part of like this slice of life moments. That it's not just Aqua. Oh, this is Aqua's story now.
Hmm.
Or well, it is, but he's involved in it.
Yeah, he still shows
Um,
up.
yeah, that scene where where it's very clear that he is not making any friends from the way he's getting so defensive.
Hmm.
And then they're introduced to Frill. I really love the designs of these characters.
They all have
They're-
Sharingans, or this is they all
they-
have various eye power things.
I know, and it's so like she looks so. She doesn't even look human. I'm gonna just
Yeah,
say it. She
that's
doesn't
how
look
you
human.
know the stranger your eye, the more prominent of a character you're going to be in the plot. I know she's going to be really important in the plot
Like
now.
she looks like a snake.
Yeah, I was going to say a cat, but you know what? We'll take snake.
Like not in a bad way. It's just like
She's
she
such
just
a
looks
fucking
like
snake.
she just looks like a very pretty snake. Like
Hmm.
if a snake was reincarnated as like a beautiful woman.
Yeah, this show has a lot of like really, really detailed eyes. It's crazy.
Right. The episode ends with what I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, is what's his face recommending Kana to work for their agency?
Yeah, I guess as an idol.
And I'm just like, huh. Okay, I mean, I'm sure Kana I feel like Kana would have hesitations about being an idol.
I kind of like she would, but I kind of like this. If they build like an like if the anime is that they're gonna build an agency too, like as a side plot, and we start getting more and more like talent in this agency, like I think that'd be cool. Like
That's a
if
cool
we get
concept.
more Aqua gets more like acting buddies or whatever, and then we see a bigger idol group like Minami and Ruby and Kana. I think they can make a good idol group. Probably this other new girl that just showed up, Snake
How they
Girl.
all, how they just now they all just leave their modeling their agencies and
Yeah, every female
like,
that shows up, I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna be the perfect idol counterpart to Ruby. Add her to the group. Collect them like they're Pokemon. We're making the new AKB48 out of here.
yes, just make them all break their contract.
Well, that's what Aqua's there for. He's there to be the Batman of the entertainment industry. He's gonna make them. He's gonna use some Batman preparation time, mental gymnastics to fucking get them out of their contracts. There's a good plot.
That is not more interesting than what he's doing now.
He can do that on the side. Listen, it's gonna take him a while to
That's like
find
its
her.
own
He can
that's
do
like its
both.
own
He can
anime
do
plot.
both at the same time. He can do
No,
the
I don't want to see
Batman
him.
entertainment thing.
I do not want to see him like I don't know, get a bunch of girls to break their contracts. I feel like that's gonna get old after like the third time it happens.
Listen, you'd rather see him walking around DNA testing everybody he sees.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
literally yes. Sounds way more important to me.
I'm gonna laugh when it turns out that the father was just the original producer, the blonde dude that went missing.
Oh my
I mean, he was the
god,
only one who was there all the time with her, so I don't know.
that is very true. That actually can make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it would
Think
explain
about
why
it.
he just disappeared.
And they are both blonde.
Ooh.
There's my theory.
Oh, that's gonna be. Oh my god. I'm gonna feel so terrible if that happens. If that's the case,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm literally for everybody. Like for the twins, for their stepmom. Tragedy of stepmom.
Stepmom
Oh
was gonna be
Jesus.
really messed up.
Oh my god. You're not you being the wife and you're raising
you're
the side chick's kids.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Oh my
Mhm.
god. That's not how that happened. Please. Let's make
You
it
said you
anyone
wanted
else.
drama.
I know. I know. I know my body's not ready. Okay. We're gonna move on to Demon Slayer.
Yes.
Season 2, episode 5. Season 3, episode 5. Excuse me. So apparently Hanamori, they run into Hanamori, Tokiko and the kid. He's like, I have your sword. It's just by this
Abandoned shack.
Yeah, in this shed. And of course the top 4 ring demon comes out of nowhere and is just like, hardy, hardy, har. I'm here to fuck your shit up.
I will say I was not afraid of that. The 4-rank demon earned some points with me today. I was not afraid of him with the whole goldfish thing until today.
What do you mean?
Where he pulled out his actual like masterpiece artwork with all the different swordsmiths tied together or whatever with swords.
Yeah,
that was actually creepy. Everything else he's been doing has been whatever, like goldfish. Goldfish is not a very scary motif for a demon.
It's not. I mean, I still love how gross his design is. I love it actually.
Yeah, his design is good.
It's like eyes for mouths, like the you know what gets me, them fucking baby hands. Him playing with them damn baby hands. Why you got so many baby hands? Did you just eat a bunch of babies?
Yeah.
And grew a bunch of hands?
Probably.
That's crazy.
Maybe he was a baby when he turned into a demon.
God.
Oh my god, we're gonna get his backstory. You know we are gonna get his backstory.
And it's gonna be like, I was an artist. Yeah, it's gonna be him.
I was an artist who only drew pictures of babies, so therefore I have baby arms.
Work. Yeah. Hashira, the Love Hashira arrives. I forget what her name is.
I just call her Love Hashira. It's
Love Hashira. They said like at least 5 times, and
I know, and I always forget it because Mitsuri.
Okay. Yeah, Mitsuri comes on to the scene.
So you need to survive at least one arc before I remember your name, because then I know you have longevity. I remember Azui's name.
Yeah, that's fair, but also his name is very
easy.
Yeah. Also, you remember Rengoku's name?
Yeah, well, Rengoku. Listen, are we gonna say Mitsuri's on the same level as Rengoku as a character?
No, I said that just to say you were like, oh, I need to watch you for
either you need to survive an arc or you need to be an incredibly well written character, one or the other.
Okay,
I love Mitsuri, but listen, she ain't there yet.
Right? Yeah, she's very one dimensional.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she'll get backstory too.
Oh my god!
All my life I wanted to get fucked by demons and.
Oh my god! Well, and there you go, the JAV and Demon Fucker season 3. Oh my gosh! And they better put in the baby arms.
Oh, gross!
Yep, the baby arms.
Please don't. JV actors don't put the baby arms.
Do it. But yeah, so Love Hashira, she comes in and she's just killing stuff, and she's really cool. Like, just cutting people up that very cool animated style where she like hits like it looks like she just kind of hits swings real fast that you can't see it and then just gets sliced up a million times. So that's pretty cool.
Mm.
Tanjiro, I don't understand what happened this episode. I don't understand that part of the episode where Nezuko heated the sword with her blood. I'm like, that was cool. I get that. That makes his sword a lot stronger for obvious reasons. I don't understand how he like I don't two things I understand. One, I guess the tattoo, the scar tattoo thing is gonna be explained over time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the sense that it's literally just expanding. Um and then I don't understand how you kind of just beheaded all three of them like instantly.
I mean, it's his super cool new dragon technique that I don't know. He just showed
It
off
just
there.
came out of
That
nowhere.
came out of nowhere.
Literally, like I was like, "What?"
To be fair, all his other techniques come out of nowhere too. It's not like we see him practicing all these techniques. We see him just do general training where he's just like doing push-ups and shit. But it's not like it's in this sense, Demon Slayer is not like Dragon Ball Z or Naruto where we see the main character actually practicing the skills for an extended period of time before they do it. He just Tanjiro just shows up and has like a whole arsenal of skills that we've never seen.
Yeah, but like there's a difference between like, oh, I learned kind of a new attack, and I essentially almost single-handedly killed an upper four demon.
Well, he did say he got experience from his fight against the upper six from the last arc.
So he's Hashira? Like, what is going on?
Listen, I just assume it works like killing demons is like an experience system. He must have gotten like a shit ton of experience points for killing that. For killing that upper six, and he just dumped them all into strength and speed.
I
Listen, I don't get the Hashira system. I'm just working with it. Whatever. Some people are just really good at demon slaying.
Yeah, I just don't agree with the power scaling. Like that just didn't make any sense.
Don't think too hard about the power scaling.
I no, because it kind of made sense-ish more or less until this moment. Like this is the first moment where I'm just like, wait a minute. Because at most in a fight he'll be like, I get a new attack, hiya, and it does a thing.
Do you think that this demon is actually dead? I don't think he's dead.
Yeah, I don't think it's dead either. But he did just literally cut all three heads off in one dose. Like that's what I'm stuck on. That's what's because it's like this boy has a problem cutting one in most cases. He cut three in this case, but all right. I guess we'll see. Or maybe we won't. All we know is that Genya may or may not be a demon. I wonder if they're gonna introduce. So here's my theory. I guess Genya kind of looking like a demon or having kind of like demon-ish powers in him is gonna probably call upon like the whole human demon lineage of some sorts. That and then we're gonna find out that Tanjiro is also part demon. And that's probably gonna explain why. No, that's not gonna explain Nezuko. Because Nezuko is still like I forget she's only not killing people because she has that thing in her mouth. That seal in her mouth. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's my little theory.
I don't know what my theory is for this episode. I don't know. I have a feeling that the what's his name? Genya. Yeah, Genya is obviously part demon. Actually, maybe this upper demon is dead, and Genya is just gonna end up fighting Tanjiro and Nezuko.
That would be so lame.
I know. I don't want that to happen. I don't think
Maybe
it
they'll
will.
fight. Maybe they'll fight while the other demon
While
is
the
kind
other
of
demon
collecting
comes back,
himself.
yeah.
And after he's like, "Oh God, I'm done," and he's like, "Bitch," and just swat him.
Because we still got a few episodes left in this arc.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like these two demons aren't as big a threat as the other ones, like the other upper ranked demons we've seen.
I mean, the other burning demon was literally like he already did kill Rengoku, so that is
That
true.
one, and then upper 6
Who like destroyed a whole town.
was destroying like yeah, and it was even
Oh wait, I mean these guys are literally also destroying a town.
yeah, but they aren't as intimidating as like they don't have the same presence as
I don't know. The art
as
guy
her
is pretty
upper
like
6 girl.
the
I
art
don't
guy
feel
is
as
pretty.
intimidating. The art guy is just creepy, which I get. He's a demon, so he's like, oh, I'm creepy demon art guy. But as a demon, he doesn't feel as threatening. I feel like he just wants to do his art shit. That's like, I feel like we're bothering him. He's just
not we're bothering him. He's killing humans.
We're bothering him.
And
He just wants to do his art
and turning them into Picassos. Like, what are you talking about? You think we'd be bothering him if he just was like sat in Muzen's House of Horrors?
I
And,
feel like
painted...
I feel like if you left him alone in a shadow, like let's say Muzan wasn't a thing, if you just left this art demon alone in like a shed or whatever, yeah, he'd probably kill a couple of people and like turn them into art pieces, but I don't think he has like any grand scheme or goals, and I don't think he'd be like a mass murderer or something. Whereas I believe the other ones would.
You kind of just describe a mass murderer, but okay. Killing a few people.
He would kill a few people.
That's mass murder.
He wouldn't. I feel like he wouldn't rack up bodies the way that upper 6 or upper 3 would.
To be fair, the upper 6 wasn't really racking up too many bodies.
She was slowly. She was just like, I'm gonna prostitute myself, but also kill my competition, and also just kill guys that I feel like killing for food, and also intimidate the entire city and have like she was more like a like a gang lord, like a I'm gonna run the city from the underground type of person. So I think she had more of an orator. She was more of a threat.
Yeah, she felt more threatening. He doesn't. Not yet.
The other guy that has the multiple personalities does feel a little bit threatening though. He's a little bit more threatening.
Not really.
Not in his base form. But
they remind me of a bunch of like mini
demons.
Like they remind me of the third upper rank demon, just like a chibi version of them.
Yeah,
like they're all violent or pissed. Like, I'm just like, all right, yeah, I'll moody just like that guy, except for the sad one. But yeah, we're looking forward to next week. Ooh,
yeah, it's getting spicy,
getting crazy. All right, up next we have Mobile Suit Gundam, Witch from Mercury, season 2, episode 5. One of these days, it's not going to be my episode of the week. But today's not that day.
Yeah, today's not that day. Sorry, streak continues. It can't keep getting away with this.
And then they're like, watch me.
Yeah, no. Literally every episode just gets better and better and just keeps getting worse and worse for Soletta.
Oh my god. Wait, worse for who?
Soletta.
Oh my god, Soletta!
I just want to hug her.
Me too, and get her therapy. So
yeah,
much therapy.
She needs a lot of therapy.
She needs infinite amount of therapy. Oh, so, Miorine. In an attempt to save Soletta, she agrees to lead Quiet Zero. Especially because she doesn't know if she can be president.
Mm-hmm. I like how Prospera is able to manipulate her, even though she's fully aware that she's manipulating her. Like, the
Yeah,
RNA knows that she's being manipulated, but she's like, "I can't
a
really
hundred
do
percent.
I
When she's
can't
just
do
like,
anything about it."
she's like, but I love Salada, so.
hmm
Mm-mm. And then Shadiq teams up with Pale Tech, one of the big companies,
hmm
and he's just like, yeah, I'll get you Gundams and all that other stuff. Like, I don't give a fuck. Guel, not Guel, sorry. Elin literally tries to like assault and kidnap
Yeah, he lost
Coletta.
his Riz this episode. He was
He
less
never had
Riz
any.
and
He never had
more
much to begin with.
more just sexual assault.
He was always creepy. Like he was
Yeah,
always
but he,
very
he
creepy.
he had the creepy Riz. Now he just went
No,
full tilt creep.
he went pure full tilt criminal. Hello,
Yeah.
creep is creep is a guy watching from like behind the building, just breathing real hard.
Which he was doing.
What?
Which he was doing at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah. Then it just well, actually no, because he didn't really care about her. He just wanted to seduce her and get the Gundam. But it was he was like, "Let me tase you and kidnap you." But Guel saves the day. And okay, this is gonna sound weird, but how did Guel just come back looking so hot?
He looks the same as he did when he left.
I know, and yet it's
I think
completely
the
different. I think it's the
circumstances have
outfit.
turned you on.
I think that and the outfit
his,
is like super working for
his
me. I'm
tragic backstory is working on you. That's what's happening.
no, it's definitely the outfit. Wait, I'm
You
looking
go back
right
to
now.
episode 1, he's wearing the same outfit.
Oh no, yeah, look at this hair. So yeah, I think the thing was he didn't have luscious hair like that. He
hmm
definitely did not look the same. I knew there was something different. I was just like, why is he so beautiful? I was like, I don't understand. Or was his hair pinned up? Wait a minute. Hold on. Come on. Okay. Oh, you're right. Damn, now he had the same outfit. They literally have the same outfit. Yeah, I guess because he's not a dick anymore.
Yeah, there you go. He was actually doing
Yeah,
something
like
good for once.
exactly. And despite popular belief, I like stuff like that. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, and his facial expressions it's so harsh. That's what I don't like about him. Yeah, like he's just so broody and whatever. I hold on, chat. I said chat, not chat.
Yeah.
Everyone, this is important because I need to understand why I want to jump his bones. It's
Research
it's
time.
it's not enough. It's not just enough to know that he's hot. We have to know why he's hot. Okay. So did he change his outfit? Oh, yep, he has a new outfit.
I will take your word for it.
It's like it's no, the top is different.
It's like
The
different
top
buttons.
the top is different. His top was like darker and didn't match his uniform as much. But this one is white, so it definitely looks better. Yeah. Which doesn't even matter because he cuts his hair at the end of the episode, which makes me so sad. I don't know. They definitely worked angles to make him more attractive this episode
Yeah,
as
I
opposed
guess
to the
so.
beginning. They definitely did. Um, so after he saves her, they have this and I think that's what made me like him. Comes like he had this really tender moment, and he was just like, whoa, he seems so nice and sweet.
Yeah, I think this episode did a really good job of showing how much he's matured compared to like when he first showed up and he was such a dick and he felt like he owned the place and owned everyone. Now he was just much more humbled and sincere.
Yeah.
I was actually able to get off what he was trying to say.
But then Morine had to kind of trample all over that. And the moment she was like, "Hey, Guel, you should win your bride back," I was like, "Oh no." And the thing with Prospera and Miorine was, I knew this was going to be the theme of the second season.
Mm-hmm. Misunderstanding?
No, not misunderstanding. The relationship between Miorine and Prospera, it's definitely going to be like in the attempt to fight Prospera, she's literally going to become Prospera, which is the thing that always happens. And we can see it already happening in this episode where she just manipulates the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that because I was thinking about the other angle of it, which is what's happening is Mjolnir is gonna end up alienating Soletta, and of course, now that Mjolnir and everyone else is gone from her, and she lost Ariel now, the only person she has left is her mother. So she's just gonna run to her mother, and be like, "Mom, what should I do? I lost everything." And now her mom has an even better puppet.
I wonder what her mom's going to do about that. Because it's like,
no, she has to get a new Gundam. So I imagine her mom's like, "Oh, don't worry, I have a new Gundam you can use."
I don't think she would give her anything that's not Ariel.
No, probably.
No, because only she can pilot Ariel. Like, Ariel's so god tier because Soletta's the pilot.
True, but she still has to get a Gundam to get her Ariel back. So there has to be someone.
Oh, that is true.
She will have to eventually win a duel. Or, I don't know, steal it back.
Come on, steal it back.
No, there we go. Maybe she just gives Soletta a gun, and then Soletta goes to
kills. You want it back?
Just kill. Yeah, just kill. What's his face? Well, take it back.
You want it back? Take it back. Oh, that's crazy. But who can use some of that motivation? Elon, because the way he hid and said, well, I failed, so now I can't really be seen, or else they're going to take me away and put me on ice forever. Like my old clone. So yeah, now he's just chilling with Shadiq's people, which is going to be funny. That means him and whatchamacallit, you get to see more scenes with him and what's her name? Not Nika. The crazy girl, the one the crazy girl who's not
Nerea?
dead. Nerea, there you go. Thank you. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to more interaction with them.
Yeah, that's a whole other faction that's blooming.
Oh, so good! Can't wait. So they're in a fight. Guel is really traumatized. The whole obviously killing his dad in a Gundam or mech or whatever it's called. What is it called if they're not Gundams?
A mobile suit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Killing him in a mobile suit. Definitely triggered him. Just him fighting in it was already too much. You know, you can see the PTSD, not just for him, but that other girl too, who's like, "Hey, are you gonna watch the?" Everyone's like, "Oh my god, you gonna watch the duel?" And she's like, "Nope." She's like, "Actually, I'm good." It also makes me think that when he starts fighting back, was his controls rigged from the fight better?
Maybe because it did look kind of weird.
Like
But
they did a strange thing where they strangely panned to the controls.
Mhm.
Um, I know they tried doing that last time, except he was like, "No, I'm awesome. I don't need this." I think this time maybe he leaned into it because he was like, "Nope, I'm traumatized. I need this." um, but it didn't matter because Miorine literally sabotaged her. Literally pressed a button, turning it off. Just
Oh,
turned her off, and then he said, "Oh, shink," and she lost the duel.
rip.
Now, the worst part was when Miorine was like, ye was so awful. So awful because not only does she admits to her sabotaging it,
Mhm.
and then she's like, in a wild way, just throws it back in her face. She's like, "What's the point of having a bride who can't win duels?" Which is like so wild because I'm like, "Girl, you just admitted to sabotaging." So why you how
so
did he throw it back in her
so
face
let
like
us
that?
someone slap the shit out of her like you sabotaged me.
Wow, that I was like, I literally had to watch her say that like 3 times to make sure I wasn't like, I don't know, making that up. That was like, what a way to dump your fiance. Oh my goodness.
I know she's doing it for like the whole like I can't let someone be involved in this, but this feels bad.
This was the worst
Yeah,
way
this is like the worst way to go about it.
because like you said, Oni, it's not gonna push her in a positive direction.
Yeah, like what does she think is
Yoda's
gonna
not the
happen
kind of
from this?
person to be like, okay, like it's giving she's gonna have a mental break and do something and squash more people
hmm
with a mobile suit. So yeah, it's like it's like a car crash. I don't want to see it,
Yeah, but it's you can't look away.
but I can't look
It's
away.
coming, and you can't look away.
Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. Of all the episodes, I need to see what happens next week, bitch. Ugh.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
All right, up next we have uh Konosuba Bakuen, episode 5.
We won't forget this week.
We that's what we forgot last week.
Yeah, not like
Oh,
anyone knows.
right. So Koneko befriends a demon, solves the demon seal, and then I guess the cat is the demon lord,
Yeah, that's what I got. I think they hinted at it fairly strongly that the cat is the Dark Lord.
which is wild because they literally spend the whole episode like killing these demons who are after the cat.
hmm Megumin almost
Um,
connected the dots, but then chose not to.
oh yeah, she's a that. Nah.
Nah, I don't want to think about it. Too complicated.
I love when the demons come to take the cat the first time. She literally was the way she was like, "Well, I knew thee well." Like
Yeah.
she's ready for that
Well,
cat
it's
to die.
over.
She's like, "Damn, it was just a cat after all." We can get another cat.
Mm-hmm. Make the gravestone here.
mm, um. So you eventually find the cat slash Kaneko. Kaneko has this moment where she's like being real cute, and she's like, "Sha," you know, uh, really trying to make a cute.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of noise is she making? Like a very like trying to be
Hiss.
intimidating.
Hiss.
Yeah, like a hiss. I can't tell if the monsters are scared of her or the cat. Maybe both.
Probably both.
Um, but yeah, so Yun at this point learns an intermediate magic and proceeds to fuck them up.
Yeah, I'm surprised that intermediate magic is that strong because that show was crazy strong. Literally obliterating them.
Yeah. Um, what am I trying to say? Look at my notes. I said her using the spell is always so. Oh yeah, no, her using the explosion spell is normally beautiful, but there's something beautiful about this time. Like,
Yeah, there was meaning
I,
to it.
yeah, it felt very impactful. But the other time she uses explosion, yeah, she gave the whole thing, and then they kind of did the whole back and forth with her, and then the first person who used it.
Mm-hmm.
That was very nice. Um, I also love after when Yun fucks him up, she like kind of drags Megumin. She's like, "Yeah, no, I'm an actual mage. You're still I'm unlike you, who's a quote unquote mage." I was like, "Ooh." So yeah, this episode it was cute.
That's cute.
Nothing. Well,
Well, they both
outside of her using
graduated,
explosion. Oh yeah, they did graduate.
which I guess opens up the possibilities that they're going to like explore around for the rest of the season.
Yeah, because eventually she has to take off and leave. Or
Mm-hmm.
maybe she stayed around for a little bit before she left. I don't know. I literally don't know.
We will find out. She did get a premonition. I forgot about that scene. She got her future read in the fortune teller.
And they're like, "Yeah, you'll be on great adventure." She just blocks the
Covers it
she
up.
covers it up. Oh, that was funny.
But yeah, we'll see what the future holds for Megumin.
Indeed. Up next, we have Ousama Ranking Season 2, Episode 4.
Uh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna split my episode of the week with this one. This was also episode of the week for me.
That's a really strong episode, agreed.
Yeah, I kind of like that we got a lot of backstory for Oaken because we didn't really
No, what happened to
no,
him?
yeah, and that was my one gripe with the original season. It was just kind of like, oh, here's this giant bad evil dude, and he is super strong, and we're not gonna explain why or he is and where he came from or why he's like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, so I think this season's gonna really focus on like filling in the
The
blanks,
blanks, yeah.
which makes it really fun because season one for me was so good that I didn't even really like. I had questions, but I didn't care too much because everything
Yeah.
was like
Like,
so
yeah,
cool.
I thought about it, but I was like, it doesn't really matter. Like, yeah,
Right.
at the same time, it was like, I just wanted a villain that was,
Like
like,
they said a
worthy of
few
being a villain.
sentences,
Hmm.
and that was that.
But it's good to see, like, what led to him. And also, we got some indirect backstory for the other king, the Dracula-looking king,
Yeah.
Despa and Desha.
Yes. Desha. Desha.
Yeah,
It's
no,
so
it sounds
funny
like
because
Kesha.
he's so cartoonish looking.
I kind as much as I hate the art style when I first went into it, I kind of really like the art style now. Thinking back on it, it works so well in the show.
Thank you. Like I knew you just needed some time.
Yeah, like even when like they pull out some really freaky, like they still manage to pull out some really freaky designs. Like in this episode, Oaken's friend that had like the weird alien looking face.
Oaken's friend.
Yeah, friend. The weird ass alien face and like the beady eyes. That shit was creepy.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. I think it feels like he ran away because he was like, "Girl, I'm scared of you."
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
Right. Yeah, and then we got to learn about their father in more
Literally
detail.
Satan.
What?
Literally Satan.
Yeah, right. He said, "Let me just experiment on my kids." Oh, no, not Satan. Todoroki's dad, Endeavor, but way more evil.
Damn it, Endeavor didn't go that hard.
I mean, he did at first. So yeah, that was interesting. And then yeah, I guess he was like, "I'm immortal, and me being immortal is going to quickly wear on my psyche."
Yeah, and just like seeing him mentally break down, like when that kid showed up playing with the ball, and then he like gave him that look, and then the kid was about to
Oh
get
my
hit
god,
with the wagon. I really thought the kid died. That was actually a pretty good scene. I thought the
that
kid was
was. I was
dead.
like, "Oh my god, they killed." I'm like, "Damn, they killed this kid." Oh my gosh. Okay, girl. Oh, I don't know. My charger is going crazy. Um, but yeah, no, it was good. I think yeah, the problem was like they're just like, "Yay, Oaken, keep fighting." And I guess once he got once he became comfortable ignoring his humanity,
Hmm.
it was only a matter of time that he could question the humanity of others.
Hmm. Yeah, it became easier for him to lose himself.
Yeah, because and I think that's the reason why Despa was like, "I can't forgive you because you know what you did was low key just like dad. Like
Hmm.
you're no better than him." And I forgot that tactic. I totally forgot where they whipped the child.
Yeah,
Like that was wild. I think they killed the child after too.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, and after that, he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good on you."
Yeah, I'm done with this. That's all right.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like, I'm not gonna be cool with someone who's just like dad. So
It
yeah,
also
that kind of
explains
makes
why that
sense.
statue got the dents in it. For
Yep.
his like, I like see. I kind of like this now because it explains like literally every little detail from season 1 that didn't have an answer.
Hmm. Yeah, we get to see Desha's regret in some of his decisions.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, no, that was it was a really good episode. Very good for plot development, not plot development, for character development for these three specifically.
Yeah, I'm wondering who's left. Who hasn't gotten developed yet? Who's possibly for the next episode?
I mean, looks at the entire, literally looks at the entire cast, looks back at you.
Was there that many characters that were developed? I don't remember.
I feel like they can just pick and
Yeah,
choose.
probably like a random bystander number 5 just shows up.
You know,
Here's
they
his
could, like, for example,
backstory.
they can do the backstory on Taicho, the the
Yeah, the other
the captain of
captain.
the guard
Hmm.
from Dasha's army.
Yeah, I think there were some characters who showed up all the way at the end too.
Exactly. So sky's the limit.
All the other villains that were that were with Oaken in the castle. Shit,
uh,
yeah, they're gonna get their own story.
Yep, and I'm looking forward to seeing it because this one thing the show will do is it's gonna give you a great It's gonna tell you a great story.
Yep.
All right. Up next, we have Yuri Is My Job, episode 5. Whew.
Gaslighting the episode.
Gaslighting the episode.
I did it for you. How dare you betray me?
I mean, it's not gaslighting if she really believes it.
Is it though? I don't know.
Yeah, no, gaslighting is like you're like gaslighting is a form of manipulation.
I mean,
I
this
don't
is
think
a form of manipulation, though.
it's not manipulating if you don't know you're manipulating.
Unconscious
She really believes
manipulation.
herself.
I mean, that makes it worse, kind of.
No, it does. I can't tell what it's like. They're both very bad for very different reasons. But yeah. So first of all, and right behind Yuri, I'm really just like I'm really liking Kaneko less and less just because she keeps reinforcing this
Well, yeah,
clearly awful behavior.
she's at worst or at best a simp for Hime, and at worst just an insane enabling stalker.
That part. We do get some Yano POV. You know, what she's thinking as she meets her. And now we understand why she's so mad, because she's like, bitch, you didn't even remember me.
Yeah. Which, I mean, to be the one
Right.
thing I would give Hime is, Yana, really yeah, you're tall, you got, like, you really matured, you got bigger, you got deeper voice. Nah, I wouldn't recognize you. Other than the hairstyle, nothing's the same. You're not wearing glasses.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Now, shout out to the manager, and this is my thing between the two of them. Manager's like, hey, I just need to remind you guys that you work here. This is a place of business, so we need y'all to work as with that in mind. And of course, they don't.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, is petty. They're clearly dislike each other. They clearly don't like each other. Like, oh my god, oh my god, that was hilarious.
The drama coming out on the I was gonna say on the stage, but it's more like the restaurant floor.
Right, might as well be a stage of their mess. And they're to a point, I think, where they keep talking. She's like, they're like, at this rate, you guys are gonna have to announce everyone that you guys broke up. Is that what you want? And I do like that once they have that private conversation, like Hime finally does let down like the facade, and actually like they actually have it out. And he was just like, girl, fuck you. Like she's like, if you don't she literally said, if you don't like something, you can just quit. And Yano's like, yeah, bitch, of course you would say that.
Yeah, you would quit, bitch. You never finish anything.
And then Hime's like, you stupid. Then she finally tells her, like, I did it for you, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, how could you betray me? And I'm just like, now, once again, Hime, where you are wrong is that one, you have very much bragged about how much you lie to everybody. So it's like you literally cannot blame this girl for thinking that you lied to her after dropping out of a program and not even saying it to her face that you're dropping out. And then number two, if you're gonna do all this to protect her, what was the point if you didn't even tell her?
Yeah, I feel like you should have just at least been like, I'm not.
Right, like
I'm
Hime,
doing
you
this for you before you do it.
like Hime, it's and I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate how they're gonna like draw Hime in a somewhat like
Sympathetic. Kind of.
sympathetic light, and I'm just like, no, no, girl, it's all your fault. I no, I do not
I
empathize
do
with
not have
you.
any sympathy for you.
None, zero. Like Yano is the victim, 100%.
Mm.
He did this all wrong. Mm-mm-mm. I also don't know why. I don't know why after the customer like comes in to get the umbrella, why Yano ends the conversation. I'm
Mhm.
like, you guys had more to talk about. There was like, Yano, you heard something that was kind of important, girl. Maybe you should have finished that conversation.
Yeah, it's not that important.
Hmm.
Also, how popular is this restaurant? Because they have a whole ass blog dedicated to
Right, like
gossip about them.
who's tweeting about the drama at a fucking maid cafe? Is that what y'all be doing in Japan? Is that how bored you guys are?
Imagine. They really do. I mean, I'll give it to the manager. She's super dedicated into building this atmosphere. Like this, not only does she have the whole lore for her store, but she has dedicated fans that like is this whole restaurant just made up of dedicated fans that just come here every day to see the newest drama?
Uh, d- I mean, honestly, if they're going back and forth like this, my messy ass I'll come in there, once a week, maybe twice.
Like, what's the latest going on in
Right,
here?
what's the tea?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, that part. That part indeed. Um, yeah. And then sneaky ass Kaneko.
Mm-hmm.
The moment they were done with their work day, she's like, "Oh yeah, let's go home." Like, I don't know if you mentioned that she grabbed Hime away and said, "Let's go home" with the quickness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. I don't like her ass.
I feel like it's only gonna get worse.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm definitely gonna hate Kaneko more than Hime by the end of this.
Oh yeah, I feel like Kaneko's really gonna like she hasn't been unleashed yet. I feel like we're gonna get there.
No, this is just a tasting.
Yeah, Law of the Yanderes. They always build up to their psycho mode.
Mm-hmm. Too bad. I feel like it's definitely. This isn't one of those anime that's gonna erupt in violence, but it'd be cool if it
No,
did.
but I can easily see her having like an explosion in the middle of the cafe or something, or like
Oh,
slapping.
yes.
Oh my god, if she slaps any like if she slaps
When
Yano,
you
then
slaps anyone, why do you say anyone when you know it's gonna be
anyone.
Yano?
I know. Well, listen, anyone.
Anyone,
I could be human. Nah, it's not.
anyone. You know what you need to spell. You know the letters you need to spell everyone. Actually,
Yano.
don't need an A, but
Yeah,
close
no.
enough. Yano.
Yeah, no.
uh, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm still here for the mess.
Me too.
All right, up next we have Yuusha got Shinda, episode 5.
Yeah, this episode was on crack. This was a fast paced episode. Shit was just
It really
happening.
was. So they beat the Necromancer pretty easily. They beat him so quickly.
Hmm.
I thought when they were acting out the plan, I thought this was all happening in his head, like a thought bubble.
Yeah, me too. I was like, oh, so
Okay,
this
I'm
is what
glad I'm
you're
not the only
gonna.
one.
Yeah, I was like, oh, so this is what you're gonna do, but it's not gonna work out that way, and something else is gonna happen. I'm like, nope, this was
No,
just
that's exactly
actually
what
what
happened.
happened.
Yeah. And I was like, well. Well.
That was easy.
Right. Um, and then they get attacked by a devil. So I'm just like, yay, more necromancers.
This whole show's gonna be necromancers.
It very is. This show is very centered around people bringing things from the dead.
Mm.
But then what was her name? Margaret. Is her name Margaret?
The princess.
Yeah.
Yes, something like that. It's either Margaret or Marguerite.
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 Yes, Marguerite. Yeah, she eventually gives him power with all her tears and cures her disease at the same time. So work.
Yes, how convenient.
And he's like, I have magic, and then proceeds to just slam him down with a sword with a club that looks like a giant thigh in stockings.
Bonus points for creativity.
Yeah, that was really funny. Let's see. Oh, so I love how as they're leaving, that joke about her hiding I'm a little disappointed they didn't do it like they didn't show like the reveal with her.
Yeah. They should have played that one a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But that was funny. Like, yeah, you will smirch her name by assuming she would lie and just hide in a case.
She's just like, oh, well, can't show myself now. And then we begin the harem.
Mm-hmm.
The harem shenanigans start between Henri and Marguerite. I love how it starts them fussing over him, and then they turn into like the whole bar doing a tug of war. Like what? That's so silly. However, we get like this it gets very like development heavy in terms of characters. Marguerite she's as bold to say to Yuna like, oh, so you don't want him, so I can have him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he can date and he can marry me, right? And yeah, she was just like, that why you don't want him? Fuck you, girl, and then just runs away. So I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, that was interesting. And then she gets even more flustered when she runs into well, shit, what's his name again?
Oh, there.
Toka.
Mm.
It's Toka. And yes, Kosoko is spying on her. And then she leaves and he's like, wait, you ran out naked.
Yeah, I was like, why is she just running in the streets naked?
Well, I'm sure she regretted it because she got bit by a zombie.
That was the last thing I thought was going to happen on my list of things she would regret for running out on the street naked, but all right.
Yep. But yeah, it happened anyways. Yeah, she got bit, and that scene where what you call it? Oh, first of all, the scene where she runs away from the what you call it, the hot springs. That shit was so funny.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell if they're trying to be that bad on purpose.
I feel like probably.
Yeah, I feel like it was. That shit was so funny. It had me like dying. But yeah, it was very like, oh god, it was like, whoa, this is getting deep. Cause she's like, run away. I'm literally turning into a zombie. And then and then the guy who introduces himself, he's like, I'll only save you if you say you're not the real hero. And he's like, all right, I'm not the real hero. Come help me. And then he does help, but then he can't. I think he can't move because he sprained
his
something.
ankle.
This show is wild.
It is. This is like a really high energy. I like it that it's so high energy because it like picks me up. I try to watch this like in the morning, like Sunday, Saturday morning.
This is like the first thing I watch.
Yeah, it's just like a general pick me up. Like, all right, I got the energy. Let's go. Now
Right.
we can get through the drama of Gundam and Yuri's My Job and all the other shows I have to go through.
Yes, it definitely puts you in a
Oshinoko.
good mood.
Mm.
Indeed. Speaking of good moods, I guess it's time to
Yay!
ruin
The
them.
happiest
And
show of the week.
yes, and we're going to end things off with Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 17. Season 2, Episode 17.
Man, I can't believe it's been 17 episodes. I feel like it's not been that many.
Yep.
Please don't let Snake be dead.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
I hope he isn't. They would have made a
I
bigger
don't
deal
think
if
he's
he
gonna.
was.
I don't think he's gonna die.
They wouldn't kill him off so unceremoniously.
Right. Um. Although that beginning fight had some really good
Oh
choreography.
yeah, that was really nice.
That was so good.
They're like, listen, there's less fighting overall in this season, so when we do get fights, we gotta make sure that they're a treat.
Right. Dorfin was given that CQC.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, 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 mm. But then it wasn't enough because Snake was just like he killed 5 of my men. I'm killing him. Everyone's like, no, please don't. I'll give you money to do that. And he's like, which I kind of respect about Snake, to be honest, because he's like, this isn't about money or like
Mm-hmm.
you can't. He didn't. In the end, he didn't treat them just like lackeys without any names.
Yeah, he's a very good captain. I get like he has a real bond with his subordinates.
Exactly. So he's just like, no, there's no amount of money that's going to make this right. Literally, he has to die
Mm-hmm.
and stabs that bitch.
Not deep enough. Well, maybe
Not
not. He should have stabbed him multiple times to make it a little bit,
just stabbed him in the heart.
Yeah.
Stop stabbing these guys in the chest.
Yeah.
Because the way Gardar was like, let me go Ultra Instinct real quick and choke a bitch out. Like, he literally conscious, like, trying to kill Snake.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's at that moment Ironhide is just like, let's just give up. Let's finally give up. He's like, hey, you, I'm gonna say whatever I need to say. Say that you just stop killing this man. And we're just gonna ride into the sunset.
Yeah, that was kind of a nice little send off for Gardar.
It was. I love how it took Thorfinn like a second. I don't know why it took Thorfinn so long to realize what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Oh my god, are you really gonna go like travel with him? She's so hurt so badly. He's not even going to make it." And she's like, "Girl, I know. I'm just literally dragging him away from this farm so he can die without killing more people."
Yes, and Thorfinn's not the most I don't know, emotionally intelligent person in the bunch.
That's fair. Um, yeah. So that whole that's crazy how they gave him like 8 minutes
Mm-hmm.
for his death scene. Him just reflecting on his child,
Mm-hmm.
on his old life. First of all, that that baby was looking a little creepy.
It's a demon baby dragging him to hell.
Like that baby when it like smiled, I was like, oh no. I was like, no, no, thank you.
Viking horror.
Viking horror indeed.
It's fun. It's really wild to think that this whole situation only played out this way because literally Gardar and his village was like, "Yeah, let's go to war over some fucking iron that we
Yes,
don't
sir.
need."
Yes, sir.
So it just literally destroyed so many lives.
So many. Including his own.
Yeah. and his wife and his child and his entire village.
Yeah. That scene where he's like meeting up with his kid, I was like, oh my god, does that mean the kid's dead too?
Yeah, the kid's dead.
You don't know that.
I assume so.
Well,
I mean, you're right. Maybe he comes back and season 6, he's like, I am the child of Gardar and Einard.
girl, he was one. He don't know anything about himself. He knows nothing about his mother and father. They are gone. He is gone, girl, gone. Wherever he's gone, he's gonna stay gone.
Probably. He's actually one farm over. He's
about to destroy that one too. Maza, I found you.
He destroys the farm and comes back. Where's my mother? I know she's here somewhere.
Kills the rest of snakes. Man.
So they really need to leave, like all of them, because I'm 100% sure they're gonna get killed for, like, assisting Gardar and Ironheart to,
Yeah.
if assuming Snake is alive, which I do assume, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get up and be like, all right, your turn to die. Come here, Thorfinn.
I don't think so, because he's like, I'm not really trying to do too much. Maybe Thorfinn can leverage the fact that, like, hey, I saved your life.
After I put it in danger in the first place.
Wow.
Maybe not like killed, but I feel like they'll definitely get like punished. They're like, like a severe punishment. They're like, we're actually going to chop off your arms type of punishment.
I don't know. I guess we'll see you next time. Tony, please take us away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this episode of the Waifu Wars podcast, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to get all the episodes as they come up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitch, follow us on Twitter, and join the party on Discord. All linked in the description down below. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Let's see. The thing I would like to add. It's warming up. Go outside, touch some grass. Today was so beautiful. I went to the supermarket. I was smiling the entire way there. Well, not so much back, but because the groceries are heavy as fuck. But it's very beautiful. And also stock up on that allergy medication, because them flowers are going to be blooming and they are going to be nutting on everyone's face.
Yes, I'm here for the flower bukake. But until next time, this has been Soroni, and we'll catch y'all later. Later.
Bye.